drama on the warm-up lap. Lights out in Le Mans. Good.
Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let them know who you are. Flying up in a bar. I wish on a star. Time to show them who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.
Didn't even get to cross. Many of those. One way to bring us some rather unique overhead shots of the stand on the bridge. Such a huge race, not just the Francis Morbidelli, Simon Fatal earlier in sixth, but obviously to Wilco's England line as well. The Cardera rendition of Le Mans. Yeah, will we be hearing that? The black man supposed to like the big man side of top 10 of the grid.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. Shooting star, got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Till I might be big in a game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast, didn't even get to glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't shining like it's neon, rock like Kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't get mad at me. Infiltrate, don't be my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Shoot, yeah, shoot, yeah, shoot, yeah, shoot,
Out of the final cross. Crucial, on-walking quicker and Miller's up the inside of Marc Marquez. Jack Miller then leads the French Grand Prix, a race winner here 5 years ago in Moto. A picture, that's for sure. So, Marc Marquez led all the way, chested, black flag winning 5. Miller leads Marquez, and we're on board with the world champions. I'm not going to criticise Jack Miller when he's taking it to Mark. Having a nightmare.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass.
Chopping and changing, brilliant racing so far in the early stages here in Le Mans. The black flag, he's right on the rear tyre of Jack Miller. He's hungry though, Miller, and he's got nothing to lose. We stop the race, clear track in front of him now. Can Petrucci stick his nose into this fight? Dovi was so close down. Maverick had no idea what was going on there. That was a Morbidelli on Vinales in Argentina, track in front of him. He's been able to catch on the Spargo pretty quickly, taking 7/10 of a second. Into turn 7 we go, still Marquez, Miller, Dovi, Rossi, top 4. And it's Petrucci, Polispargaro. Carlo penalty for him. Marc Marquez is taking 2/10 out of them. Polispargaro still inside the top 6, brilliant ball for the tarmac. Marc Marquez is starting to get into his rhythm here. He's gone past that danger zone in the race and he's just fired in. Here, they've taken huge strides in acceleration. There's nothing wrong with how Marquez gets that bike off the corners. Toraro trying to claw his way back through the field. He's just up behind the 2 Spaniards of Aleix Espargaro and Alex Rins. It's one thing to get on the back wheel of the Doctor. It's a completely different ballgame to try and find a way through and overtake it. And that's the puzzle by Valentino Rossi, and he's close enough. That's aggressive. He just cut that inside line. He took the inside. It's Petrucci. Rossi, I agree. Polispargaro, brilliant ride. I dare say, in the dry, that if he had the inside line, there was no way in a million years that Rossi could turn in. Now, is it too late? As Petrucci already let Miller and Dovizioso. Then it's Cal Crutchlow, who of course climbed up from 15th on the grid. A top 8 would not be a terrible result. And into Turn number 9. It's proving to be crucial. He just builds up that decisive lead now. 1.3 seconds clear of Miller, who is able to stick with Danilo Petrucci. He's in a bit of a lonely 5th now. The race started 10th, P10 at the halfway point of his home. Just find himself with a Polispargaro headache shortly. Polispargaro has just set his fastest lap of the race, so 1:30. We're into Austin territory here, aren't we? If anybody's going to deny Marc Marquez, well, it's going to be the man himself. Time management, well, they really hits his forte. He's got work to do to find a way through on Jack Miller. A little too late as Jack Miller's in wide at the museum corner. He's in well wide, and Andrea Dovizioso collision with Aleix Espargaro. He said he ran out of grip with 5 laps to go. He was basically a sitting duck, a pass. So often ridiculous, ludicrous is the consistency of Marc Marquez. 1:32.362 on lap some time. Lorenzo is going to be susceptible here to moves from Quartararo, and Alex Ritchie would have a bit more to offer as well, if I'm honest, on the Yamaha from 5th on the grid at the moment. He hasn't really. Jack Miller's going to have a massive problem pretty soon, and it's coming in the form of Petrucci. Lorenzo gets picked off by Fabio. Quartararo is the latest. This time he holds on to 9th place overall. Us creating excessive tyre wear. Not words you tend to hear from silky smooth Andrea Dovizioso for top 6s. Look at this, Petrucci's got through. Petrucci up into 3rd place then on Jack Miller. Yeah, he's going to get... Yeah, now Andrea Dovizioso. Oh dear, Danilo Petrucci got it really loose. In fact, changed that. Quartararo in 9th at 32.3. That's 6/10 quicker than the race. Unbelievable lap time at this stage of the race. Well, one thing, if you're going to take the positives out of it, is that he's coming, isn't he? And when Marc Marquez continues to romp home out front, but this battle for second is closing up and it's bunching up, and even Valentati's versus Rossi and Espargaro with 6 laps to go. Not long left. Rear tyre here in the morning. He won with it last year, but he knew, he said yesterday on Friday, even when it was slightly warm on Friday, that it took him 3 or 4 laps to get optimum in tyres. Sometimes difficult to predict in the closing stages. Marquez out front, if you've just tuned in late. Comes right on cue. Is he going to get in hot? Is Dovizioso going to come on the cut back? That's going to be tight. Just good to know though, Steve. Just good for Petrucci to let Andrea Dovizioso know he's there. He's not scared to make a move on his teammate. He's not. Into turn 2 race, that's for sure. On to the back straight we go. On board with Danilo. Looking there, of course, at the soft rear tyre of versus Petrucci. Petrucci looked at this move last time around. He's gone through at Museum Corner. Is he in hot? He certainly is. Garage fair. He's going into Museum where Petrucci's slightly stronger on the front end. To 6 he was, and that set him up brilliantly for one of his better rides on the KTM. One of his better rides, actually, of his Motogp career. Dovizioso and Petrucci, they're seriously locking horns now. Petrucci, can he get up the inside down into garage? Scout Miller. The kitchen sink's coming from the Australian. He's got absolutely nothing to lose. Petrucci's got nothing to lose. Opponents, if he's not already done that psychologically. There's the first chance for Danilo Petrucci gone. Miller and Rossi got to make his move pretty sharpish down into garage fair. Will he take the risk? Will he go for it and lunge up the inside? This 300th Premier Class victory beckons. Has Dovizioso got Petrucci covered? Will Petrucci... 300 for Honda here in Le Mans, and it is going to be Dovizioso that holds on for 2nd place with Danilo Petrucci 5.9 seconds down across the line. The best ever dry effort.
In 2 races, you know, we worked very hard in the house.
Yeah, congratulations to KTM and Polispargaro. Dominated yet again. Briefly yielded to Marc Marquez. He is in a world of his own right now, but somehow Dovizioso is going to be the Mugello or Catalunya. You could almost say that this year's championship looks as it's hardly a startling statement because he's the best rider. Honda improved this year. Jack Miller, a role reversal there. Rossi just picked Miller to the podium here 1 year ago. Ducati's ahead of him. But marvellous Marc Marquez, everything in MotoGP as Alberto Puig, or he thought he'd pretty much seen everything. And then he got...
Great, it just less than 1 year for just 1 day, but was great. At the end, me and Dovi
really did. He would not have wanted to have lost to Jack Miller when those.
From Friday. The speed was there, and at the end we did second, so it's good, but...
Career podiums there you just saw for Andrea Dovizioso, edging closer to the magic century. That draws him left for that misdemeanor, that crash when he was comfortably clear.
I think it's my first race with the soft tire in the front, but there was the safer option, and for that reason I was trying to be consistent.
It just does not suit his aggressive, hard-braking style. His hand was forced today, but as all top independent team rider, I think just saying, didn't have enough grip on the edge. It was a bit of a lottery. Data recorder, Andrew Griffith. Looked like more bad insult to injury. There's now 65 points down going into Italy, and I think I agree. That's coming on to the podium. Of course, it was here where his own brilliant 500cc career, the formidable Marc Marquez, Pierre Fillon, the AC.